Good evening, everybody. This song is going to abruptly loop, but we'll go ahead and get started. Good evening, everybody. We're here with 1 year of Animal Crossing, and we're going to take a look at the island, because this is where we all, when the game came out a year ago, I streamed it on my first night on the island. First day, first night. So here we are a year later, and we'll take a look at how things have changed. And look at a whole bunch of memories of the game, because I got 800 and check it out here. Got 865 photos and videos of Animal Crossing. So we'll run through those. A lot of those are from, I went through dreams of villages to get some ideas from them. So that's what most of those are. But there's a lot of memories. So we'll go through that. First thing I'm gonna do is open my gate though, and if anyone wants to come in, town's gonna be open. And we'll go through everything that's gone on and is present. But yeah, I'll turn that down now. So the first thing we're gonna do is, open the gate. So if anyone wants to stop by, they're welcome to. But I'm gonna be doing the tour in the meantime. We're gonna run around the village. I think I'm gonna try to pull up some references that I used of Inaba. And then we'll talk to everybody that's here. I think if anyone saw, the only original one from that first day is Kid Cat is still here. Yeah, Kid Cat is still on the island. Not the other one though. I forgot what her name was, but she is not here. But Kid Cat's really cool. That was still insane luck. All my friends. Because I think I'm friends with anyone that would want to join anyway. So, there we go. All right. Now, this isn't like a one-to-one rendition at all by any means. It is very much just heavily inspired. The only thing that I think is similar in any regard would be the map layout. And I guess I can, we'll look at that later. There's a little waiting area, the train station is the first thing you get to in Persona. There are towns that do things such as this, as very elaborate train stations and stuff. But I have a few guidelines that I keep to my village that I've really tried to uphold. For example, I've always wanted to hold the feel that it is an Animal Crossing village. I didn't want it to get too complicated at all. I wanted to avoid the frame rate dropping at all, and I wanted to keep plenty of green area just so it still feels like Animal Crossing. I feel like with some of the other villages I've taken a look at, some of the other islands, I feel like the theme of them being an Animal Crossing game entirely gets lost, and I think Animal Crossing's way too comfy to try to hide that. I would rather embrace that. And the other thing is I try to always keep a 2 square wide space between everywhere. I do not want to have a one square wide walkway or pathway anywhere at all. 2 squares between everything. Just to make sure that everything is spacious and uses up what it can. But yeah, so that's why this little waiting area is inspired by a train station, but it is very much not like that at all. And then, anyway, so that's that. Moving on, as our first thing up here is the museum, which we'll come back to afterwards, but this is in the position of where the school is, or where Yasogami High is. Again, a lot of interpretation. And the thing is that the interpretation also gets mixed between whichever you're playing. There's Yasogami High in the original game, the anime version, the the version in the fighting games, which is the one I use the most reference for, but that has a fountain in the middle of it. And I was fine with the fountain for a while being here. The thing about the fountain is that the fountain is circular, but it has a square hitbox, it has square collision. So it's kind of annoying to get around, because you'll think you can just round the corner of the fountain because it's round, but you cannot. That just got obnoxious, so I just let that go and didn't use a fountain at all. Anyway, so there's that, and I put some higher up area because the school is like embedded within a hill, and then there's hills surrounding it with trees. So I did that. I started this little path here. This is a path someone did that's supposed to be like the GameCube paths. I was gonna put those around the island. I very much like how they work with the art style. I really don't like using, like, I love these pre-built paths, like textures that they included with the game. I would rather use these over ones people have made, but these ones I'll make an exception for easily. So upwards area and a whole bunch of evergreens up there. And trees. I missed some weeds. I missed these. Got a little pond. We got all sorts of trees, ponds. It's a comfy area. Tiki torches. And I did this with every rock I have on the village, where they're surrounded by 3 bushes. In this case, it's 2 bushes and a tree, so that if this was a money rock, whether or not it's a money rock, I could sit here and spam A and not worry about missing the full thing of it, missing every hit. So you don't have to worry about it at all. I forgot that rocks gave you materials in this one. I haven't mined for materials in months. This is just so backed up. And a little area behind the museum. What do we got? Cool. Working on my dailies. A little more path here. So there was a part in Persona 4 where actually it's a beach you can go to when you get the when you get the scooter. I don't really know how to do that because that beach comes off of like a road. So I mean, I just decided, just have a little beach. That's okay. I also put some Minecraft textures down. I just thought it would be funny, and to be fair, it is. Then we go up the hill. This is like the most untouched area, but it is like full of all the fruits we need. So we got all our fruits up here. More ponds. I made sure to have plenty of water on all the levels so that for the sake of any fish that depend on elevation, because that was another priority of the whole village, is to make sure it's all practical in design. I was originally only gonna have all of my water be like horizontal, but then we found out that the game has this upwards cam, so it's like any body of water is viable for fishing in and seeing everything in. So functionality of the village is really important. Have all the types of trees, have every type of flower because there's some bugs that are dependent on flower types, have water on every elevation for every fish that could require it, and so on and so forth. And that's that area. And here comes Jay. This online could be way better, but it's alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull up a reference for this first area. I had I don't know if I made a folder of all the Persona 4 pictures I referenced. But yeah, having the, no, I don't have it. So, functionality is to, the idea is to nail something with a village where I'm not constantly working on it. So the best way to do that would be to have everything I could ever want right there and built in. And there's Jay. Park, Persona 4. Well, the park is part of it. I'll grab that image. I'm just grabbing random images off Google in different locations. What the hell is that one? Oh, that's where you live. The house. I'm just gonna try to see. Riverbank. It's at the Riverbank. Persona 4 Riverbank. Because this is like my favorite detail. Is the riverbank. Here we go. Alright, save. Okay. So that was the reference image or the reference area. That's a J. Yeah, rock, 3 bushes. So we got here where the camp is, right? Where that little pavilion is in the picture. That's ideally where it would be. And you got the garbage can and the light right there. And then the trees lining up behind it. It used to, I put a hill in there later, but there's one in the picture too. Cause I wish you could see my cursor, but there is a, upward area, like up that hill. And there's fences too, but I didn't really put fences around. I guess I should sometime. I don't see a problem with it, but I do like this arrangement of like these solid color tulips. It's very nice, and this area is practically untouched too. But yeah. Yeah, this is like my favorite detailed area is right in this area, and I mean it's visually one of my more favorite parts of the game. Is the floodplain is Inaba is so comfy, and that's exactly why I wanted it. That's another thing about building and having the dedication to any of these things is making sure that you're doing something you give a shit enough about so that you don't drop it halfway through. So basing it and being inspired by Inaba was something to help me make sure I didn't stop it and kept at it. And then it connects back to Town Hall. Town Hall is supposed to be like Junes. Is the Junes area where everything is popping. You got music playing, you got a keyboard and mic. And then down here is the food court. Let me find something of the food court for Junes to also bring up. Soda machine over there too. Let me see. Persona 4. Where'd the music go? Oh shit, wish. Junes food court. Trying to find the specific spot so that... Oh, what the hell is this? That's very clean. That's like someone's fan rendition of the Junes food court. Huh, that's interesting. So here we go, here's a good image of it. Well, bam. So 2 bushes in the back, all the chairs and tables. It's enough. I just want these small chairs so I could fit more in. But I moved stuff away. I used to have more chairs here and tables, but I moved them so that I could have holiday stuff. And then over to the right is Marshall. Is lunch. They have in Junes over there on the right is benches like this. Like picnic tables basically. And then there's a like a little kids stuff at below that. What do you call those? Jungle gym playground? Yeah, there's a little kids playground right outside there. I used to have stuff here, but I wanted the space, so I got rid of it. But yeah, I'm also now seeing that, yeah, there's flags there, so I have like this, and then, but yeah, they have flags there. But yeah, it's got like this is why I was excited when they added these bushes in one of the first updates, was so I could like replicate this hedge thing they have right in Junes. Here, let me find the one image of Junes. Because it also is the reference for, here, the pattern on the roofs up there of the boots. And that's also where they serve ice cream. I used to have ice cream up there, but I swap things out depending for, I swap things out for the holidays. Because, you know, you can't put anything on the town hall square, so I figured, you know, good place to put it would be here. Town flag. I didn't make this. You can just pull up the designs. Somebody else made this. I thought it was cool. But yeah, that's Junes. That is the Junes area. Then we'll go back up north. Otherwise, this is just a very simple orchard. I can just show everything else that's here in this area. This is an orchard, and this is a very simple park. No references, just there. Just thought they would look nice. Bunch of flowers. Total, like, free space down here. No ideas what to do with it yet. But it's here, and it's nice. It's comfy. This whole thing can be divided into, like, 3 areas. There is... I don't get a cursor. So, like, there's the middle area, and then on the right side is where all the residents live, and then everything, like, up north is... like more nature-esque, in a way to put it. So this is the riverbank here, where you can fish. There's a well there. The stumps are there. The stumps as they are. The thing about this is that, like, it's really, like, you know, it leads right into the water in the game, but that's not really an option. So there was a lot of reinterpreting of this part, just because, you know, you can't really make it all work. Let me see if there's riverbank. You just can't, like, you know, nail it. I'm sure I could, but I would prefer to keep it how it is. Because, alright, the screenshot's really small, but there is with doing everything with that dock, because there's nothing really to that dock. You know, I think this is fine. It's not gravel, but whatever. But the stumps are there. I got the stumps. That's how you know it's there. These trees too. Hold on. Let me find these part of the trees of the flood plain. The other side of the flood plain. Because it's something where I walk by and this is like all I think of. Is just seeing these trees among the floodplains. Here. Wait, what am I moving? Oh, I'm moving the game capture. There. Yeah, it just reminds me of those trees, and when you walk by them, the same mood when walking by. That's what I got. So, I feel like this is the most successful area in terms of that feeling of Inaba. This is just an upper camping area. Just nice and open. There is like a higher up camping area, what I mentioned before, because it leads up from the riverbank. But you never really go up there. You're only there at, you're only there for certain moments, like when you're not babysitting, daycare or whatever. What your part-time job, one of the part-time jobs brings you up there. And then you're also up in an area for a festival, and, you know, it's pretty ambiguous since you don't, like, see fully rendered areas in full perspective, you know? So, everything about Persona is, in Persona 4 is fixed camera. So that's why there's a lot of interpretation with areas. Anyway. This is the street corner. I'm not going to show this as being as faithful, but there's only 2 businesses to put here, and there's like 2 different streets. But yeah, the businesses are up here. They lead off to the shrine, And here's the shrine. And let me show what's cool about this shrine. So, few things about this shrine. Number one is the same dog statue. The same lion statue. Got that same statues right there. I thought that was really cool. There's also that lantern, which I'm pretty sure is in Animal Crossing, but I don't think I have that lantern. I think that's there. Anyway, so, you have the arcs, and then over here, this is like the exact same structure that's behind the arc back there. It's also a... Is that the fox? I didn't know the fox statue. Lantern. I am cutting it off right now in the bottom right corner. That light. That lamp. That lantern lamp. So, yeah, they don't have, like, this in, I guess you would call it Imperial style, gate stuff or fences. Well, you can paint fences, can't you? I probably could do that and, swap out this, picket fence. Yeah, now you look at it, you see the stone fence and the, wooden fence. No, sadly, you can't paint them. The trees are there, too. And in-game, this is like all... There is no grass in this area. It's all like dirt because there's a grave. I believe there's just a singular grave there, but yeah. You have it. You should send me it. Send me it later. And then for the shrine itself, you have a confidant with that fox for the shrine. And so what you do is you go to the shrine and you pick out people's wishes. Coincidentally, that's what this tree here is for. This is a festive tree. And what you do every time you, when you go to this tree, it will, it's a critical piece that reads, "I want to run faster and farther than ever before." It puts a wish there. Every time you read it, there will be a wish. And the wish will depend on a personality of a villager you have. So, there's somebody in this village that wants to run really far. It's a soaking wet piece of Tanzaku that reads, "Grant me the sea legs of the sturdiest sailor." So I guess also guests can put them there. So I guess Gulliver came up here too. I know they can depend on personalities though. There's some that have been very evidently put there by villagers. So yeah, that's the whole shrine area and what I got for that going on. I really like the transition here from, because this is how it is from the business district to the right to the shrine. I tried to have the whole perspective of this shrine differently, but the space-wise it didn't work out. And that's another thing to keep in mind with Animal Crossing, is in Animal Crossing everything is presented forward. So you can't have details behind buildings. You can't have details like really in front because you're obstructing stuff. So details are important to be looking good from the side. Here's the gas station, or the interpretation of the gas station, which really wouldn't be as important of a locale if it wasn't an important locale. So I had to make sure the gas station was present. But that's that. And this is supposed to be the Amagi Inn. It's supposed to be an interpretation of it. This is what I've seen some people do to, like, structure out their inns, or just these areas. So it's a place to put bamboo furniture. We have our little cloud pillow. Little pillow with cloud on it. Little desk to check in. A little bench. It also reminds me of Battle Network. In 3, right? In 3, it had that inn with the zoo. Something about it reminds me of that area, too. The baths that are not separated by anything. The baths are just there. Not like you can go in them anyways, but... And then we have everybody's houses, and Jay is there, too. And everybody's houses and a little bit of furniture. Not too much, though, at all. I never really, like... I've seen some villages work with this 2x2, like a simple 3x3 space for their villagers' yards. I didn't really figure it out. I don't know if any of these villagers have the best looking yards at all. Nothing too cohesive. But, you know, they're there. And there's room to flesh them out later. So, there's that. And yeah, that's all of them. And then down here is my house, where the Dojima residence is. Tried to mimic the color and layout of the outdoor. I did used to have like a fence that, like the gated fence that aligns it, but I didn't like the look of it in all honesty. So I just left the fence out and had the mailbox there. And then, so this is also pretty much room for interpretation. I couldn't do anything that like mimicked the game and looked good. So this is a whole mess that is unorganized, and I don't really have any ideas what to do with it. So I just dumped a bunch of things that I kind of wanted but didn't have anywhere to put them. So there's bamboo, there's a bunch of bushes, all these spare flowers, holding on to some of them, but yeah, and then some more trees and more weeds, I guess. So there's that, and then there's a little farming area. Because that's the other thing is the Dojima residence is surrounded by crops for some reason. So I did what I could. I planted some pumpkins. They should be putting more like veggies and stuff that you can plant in later updates, but for now all we have are pumpkins. Oh, that lag. Pumpkins. I figured, you know, we can grow some weeds over here. And then this space over here to the left, this is just going to be saved for whatever crops they introduce next. So we'll see what they do. And then a bunch more flowers that I have nothing else to do with besides place them here. They look all pretty together, so whatever. They could stay. And then we're back over here. I think that's it. This is Jay. Okay. And no, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we'll run around and talk to everybody now. That is sitting Jay. They added the sitting emote. Where was everybody? I walked by like 3 people. I think Lucky's here. Oh, we meet again. :3C. Kind of nervous about having a guest on the island. Feels like we gotta be on our best behavior. I mean, if anyone knew how we usually behave, they'd say, what a bunch of weirdos. I'm gonna introduce all company Inaba has to offer. The sights, the sounds, the smells. Man, we got some good smells around here. I want him to say my nickname. Hey, Smoothskin, hey. Look at my face, we're close, get all close, see it? It's right there, the teeny tiny mark. It's a scar. Okay, so did you know that gymnastics stuff is really super hard? I got bored once and went to one of those horizontal bar thingies. I think they call them horizontal bars. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention when I walked in, and I smacked my head on one and it left a scar. That's when I learned how hard gymnastic stuff is. It's super hard. The bars won't budge one bit. Smoothskin, yeah. What's the good word? Is it Stan KK? Well, we got a visitor on Inaba. Is it someone you knew in a previous life? Actually, leave it to me. I'll give your good friend Inaba the tour, Marshall style. Incredible. Thank you, Marshall. I gave everybody, like, full wardrobes, too, so that's what everybody's wearing. It's clothes I've given them. What's your favorite weather? Are you a sun person, cloud, or rain reveler? I don't normally like the rain, but every now and then it's perfect. You need to look into the sky, sadly, or run after someone in slow motion. It's the best. You okay, Marshall? And Apollo. Oh, hey. I heard that these folks visited from another island know you. Oh, and you're going to introduce yours truly, aren't you? I'll be on my best behavior, promise. Yeah, will you? How's it going, Stan KK? They sure did pack a lot of style into your oversized shawl overshirt. In fact, I'm feeling more stylish just by standing by you, kiddo. Thanks for the boost, Stan KK. This is an outfit I put together today. My first spring outfit. Now that winter has been officially canceled. We saw Anka up here. I've been holding on to Anka just for Omnio this entire time. I don't know if Omnio's ever gonna claim Anka, but she is somewhere here. I'll go find her later. Oh, there she is. But yeah, it's whatever. I don't mind her being here. This is Freya. Ah yes, Cupcake. I love playing host, so I'm glad you dropped by, King. Hey, Kenny. Looks like we have some company from another island today. Oh, I do hope they enjoyed here. Where's the king? Couldn't help but notice my antique vanity here. I must admit, I absolutely adore this piece of furniture. How can it help it when it helps me look this fabulous, King? Their catchphrases work better as nicknames, in all honesty. Anyway, Anka. And yeah, that's why I wanted to run through all the villagers so they say all the silly catchphrases they've been given. There she is. Oh, Colon3C, thank you for checking in on little old me so often today. Looks like we have company on the island. Are they friends of yours, Snookums? I thought it was Smoothskin. All new faces. Okay. Kit Kat's at the smoothie bar. I was going to say, is he, what could he possibly be drinking? But he is more than likely drinking, protein. Raw protein. He is drinking raw protein. Yeah, I got some more pictures of the area I want to show, because when I was looking through the Google images of those photo references I showed, I have a few more I want to go through. But I'll talk to everybody first. Did you get one of the Shamrock Shakes from the ATM? What do you mean? Was there one? It's Kenny. Relaxing. Limited time thing. I didn't see it. I'll go back to it. After I finish, I'll show you mine. Yeah, come drop it by. So, Anka. Yeah, other dialogue. Darling, have you been inside Bruce's home? I must say, I was rather surprised when I stopped by. His interior design is so unusual. I'm quite sure what to call it. Bohemian industrial, Victorian art deco, Gothic country. Perhaps we should just call it Classic Bruce. Let's go see. I wish Kit Kat was at his house so we could show that when your first villagers come in, their houses don't get like their personality designs at all. So Kit Kat has an extremely plain house, but he's a jock, so it kind of works. What a glorious day, kiddo. Go on, make yourself at home. I love the jocks in this game. I mean, these guys. Bruce and Apollo. So, what do you think it smells like in here? Flowers? Yeah, I guess it does. Something up. And I went through so many villagers before these guys, so there's I think Kit Kat is the only one with a plain-ass house. You got engaged to Bruce? How sweet. Kenny just clipped through a fence. I had a fan like that, I think. Yo, fuck. It's very much a Shamrock Shake. Trying to get the camera closer. That's sick. Yeah, where did you get that? Is there a date for it? Peanut. Type it in chat, it would be faster. That's cute. Thirsty. Whoa, I already got a recipe today. I didn't know you can get 2 recipes. I have so much to tell you, about so many things, OP. It's been forever since we talked. Yeah, that's nice. It was available until the 17th? Damn it. I've been looking. That's weird I didn't see it. Oh, what's up, OP? Well, I'm making a wooden stool. Got the idea when I was asleep, watching Magliv's in Love. About trains in love. One of them, hang on, not important. Doesn't matter if Magliv Mike took their relationship off the rails. Because I'm building a thing. Hey, OP, do you want a wooden stool? Sure. I'm gonna be the first pop star. You just activated the dog. Oh my gosh, pizza. It's so way easy. You'll slap it together in no time, OP. Pizza was the line I was going for, so thank you, Peanut. Don't know if you can buy it. Oh yeah, because if it's like that, it might not be a time travel thing. You can't, like, you probably can't time travel for it. Cool, a wooden stool. Surprised I didn't have that already. Yeah, can you log it? Can you drop it and let us pick us up, and will it go in the catalog? That's everyone around, right? Oh, no, no. That's Lucky's house, isn't it? No, this is Marina. Hello. Hey there, Smoothskin. Stay a while, Sugoi. I heard we have company visiting us from off the island today. Do my part to make our island feel welcoming, Sugoi. Need something, Sugoi. I wish I had some treats to offer you. I probably should have made spice cake in advance. Never had spice cake. Fat carrot cake. No spice cake. Oh god. So there's that, Lucky, Anka, Bruce. No, that's Bruce. Agnes. This is Agnes. She's asleep. But pizza, purple plant food, philosopher orchids. Was that snoozing? I mean, I was just sitting here and... fun dream though, Lamau. Yeah, what's up, Lamau? When it comes to looking rad, nothing can beat my pet bed. When it comes to being comfy to sit on, not so much, Lamau. I would hope so. And then she just is looking at it. I like the design. I don't recognize well, I think I do recognize the character. You know what it reminds me of? The new Guilty Gear character. Let's see. Shamrock Soda. Oh, nope. Sham. Based off his old design? I thought that was a whole new character. I guess there would have been more fanfare if he was totally new. Nah, it doesn't look like it showed up. That womps. Yeah, because I mean, it kind of would have been here. Accent core, huh. That sucks. Can't get that. Then yeah, good. I recognized it. Crazy. Peanut, Kid Kat. I guess we need to find Kid Kat, who is down by the smoothie bar. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There's my pet turtle. Yo, bro, you seem hype as always. I saw a stranger walking around a little while ago, but that's your bud, right, bro? Leave it to me, Austin. I can show him all the best spots on Inaba, bro. I just start making the catchphrases their nicknames. What's going on, bro? Because it works like that. Gotta be careful climbing into a poolside bed after a workout. What? Don't want to cramp up, bro. I get legs, muscle spasms in my legs. Not so often, but sometimes, like, they suck. That's my whole point. And got the dock. So yeah, that's everybody. We'll go in the house in a second. But I wanna, oh yeah, warp pipe. So they added this not too long ago, this month. They added a fucking warp pipe for the Mario stuff, and the warp pipe is functional teleporting. So just use it to get to red. Someone in the Discord had the idea, and I thought that was a fantastic idea because I don't want to walk back here. So super simple, just take the pipe. Awesome idea. Anyway, so the pictures. Let's see. So let me save this while I walk. This is the upper park area. In Persona 4, you randomly come to it. It's not like the same park areas in the other area. And this is something that also is not done, but you can see, like, you know, literally those log benches are right here. Except there's 4 of them around the table in Persona, because it's a 2x2 table. But yeah, I got that. And oh, wait, here's that lantern. I literally have that lantern lamp right here. Yeah, that should be over there, then. I'm gonna move that later. Yeah, it's a little pavilion area. It's got lined fences too to the left. I would want to work on, and it's got 2 benches and a single tree. So like, there's plenty of area for that, and that's not like, you know, not immersion breaking. That would blend right in. I just like having this camping area though, you know, having this little camping spot by the water up here. It's really comfy, I think. But also, this over here can be like a camping area as well, since all this free space is here. So maybe I'll make the camping spot over on this side of the river. And then over here, we'll be replicating this more authentically. So there's that one. The next one's at the school. And in our case, the museum. Bam. Because this is another thing I was talking about with the differences between every version of Yasogami Highs. In the original game, it is like surrounded by a mountain, but it also like you go up a ramp to it, and it's got like that cobblestone brick walls, and it's got a fence. So I got the fence in. I would need like a stone pillar right here, I guess, which was something I was gonna do with ice pillars, because you can color the ice pillars. So I thought that would be a sweet idea to do that. And then, so yeah, there's a few things to go with that in terms of interpreting it. But it also has that solid concrete, and there's no real like solid concrete paths in this game, because why would there be? Any more rock things, let me know. Yeah, if I realize I need them. Got a bunch of stars out tonight. And then this is the back house again. Yeah, let me walk to my house. This is to the side of the Dojima residence. Is all that farm space in the greenhouse even. So, you know, I can't really do a greenhouse, but you know, the idea is that's where all the planting is, and for a game like Animal Crossing, there's my planted J. It all works out. So, yeah, put a greenhouse in here somewhere. Anyway, so now we can move on to the house. And then we'll go to the museum afterwards, so house time. This is definitely one of my favorites. Oh man, this screenshot came from the fucking PC version of Persona. So, this area, Dojima residence. There's 2 rooms here that I tried to make pretty close. And that is Dojima residence, or the living room area, and then Narukami's room. So here's what we got going. This is like the closest damn floor, and then there's 2 floors, and this floor here on the left side is practically identical to one of the floors that is in the game, but you can't have half a floor and then half a not floor. You can if you put the tiles down, but that's like, it took me a while to put that down. I decided I wouldn't worry about it right now, but there's that, and let me match the camera angle. Yeah, you can use the custom designs. I did that for a while, and then I realized I fucked it up, and like the designs in the house don't update live, so it's like I had to plant everything else back down after fucking it up. In P4 you get a kotatsu, so I just put one here because that's exactly where it goes. It goes over that table. We got a couch here. And then there's no room for the bucket with the plant stuff, so just put the table here with some stuff on it. We got the fridge over here and the counter, just as it is there. No space for the stove itself and the whole sink, but you get that. Here is where you save, that little table back there where you save, and then the TV is to the left. But yeah, the phone is there, but it's just a book. I put a book because I was really thinking of, in Persona 5, you save in your little book. But yeah, in Persona 4, it's by the phone. There's a calendar there too, and I got nothing for that. Oh, I put the phone over here. Yeah, I put the phone over there. So yeah, that's that area. It's the living room. Is there anything in here I missed? Not really. Nanako's homework is right here. And I pulled this this pattern that's on the pillows from, I think this is one of the Mabel Sisters patterns, the Able Sisters patterns. But it was similar to something that was in game, I thought. Maybe it's later with the kotatsu. Anyway, so now we got Yu's room. Let me search Persona 4 your room. And here's a crazy one to see. Like I never put the image like to it like this. But yeah, let me pull this up here. Good camera angle. This one will work. So. This is your room. Oh, I clicked it again. Shoes are cinnamon swirls. Whoa, they are. Cinnamon swirl shoes. Is that the katana I got you at the beginning? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted the katana for. Where is it? Where's the katana? It is in this room, right? Oh yeah, it's against the south wall. The picture was covering it. Yep, those were the katanas were. Narukami's weapon of choice. But, you know, you got the couch, a door-ish area, supposed to be a calendar. That little, you know, garage-esque shelves with stuff on it. It's got a Jack Frost there, but so the only statue you can put up is a hula dancer. They don't have a CRT TV in this game, in New Horizons. I was really surprised about that. There is no CRT TV. So I just put the radio there and put on this music that sounds pretty Persona 4-esque. So there's that little dresser that's also there in the corner too, as it is in the game. His futon is just right in that same spot too, and there's a work desk and a little coffee table. Let me see if I can find another view, because it's that text box is cutting out the other half of the room. Yeah, they have the other TVs, but it's just not what I want at all. So, yeah, this is a good view of the other room. This is when you bring Yukiko into your room. So, get this angle. So yeah, you got the little shelf that your TV is supposed to be on, and then a dresser next to it with some stuff on it. The coffee table again. Is this the Froggy chair mug? Yeah, that's the Froggy chair mug. got a froggy chair on it. Actually, that's the Poggy chair. That's not froggy chair, that's Poggy chair. And then that's where I put the New Horizons Switch. And then the futon in the corner. And a chair, not matching in color, but that's where the chair is. Let me see if I can find one more picture of this room. That one works. And yeah, there is like houses that are around Yu's house, like primarily behind it and to the side of it, but they're not worth paying attention to the detail of. You can't really get to them. So there's his little study table right here, and then the couch to it, and then yeah, it's and the rug is kind of close too, you know. That and that's also a similar type of flooring. All we need now are some fake windows, like, for real. Very proud of how these two rooms came together. And then the rest of the house is open to interpretation. That's all just stuff I personally do. Because here's the thing, right, is for like 2 or 3 of these rooms, I have these kinds of rooms in every Animal Crossing game, so. Back here's a bathroom. I don't usually have a bathroom. But I figured you might as well because they give you so many of the props and stuff to do it, so it's also a good place to put the dream bed. There's fake artwork up there. I think I put a fake artwork over here too. No. So yeah, you got a bathroom. Nice cozy bathroom. What was the light switch? Yeah. Comfy lights. That's cool, and then what's over to the left is... Oh, the left is my little workshop. I really enjoy this room, too. This nice little workshop area. Little garage. It awakens the dad in me. If dad for anything but having a little workshop, you know? So it's just a little comfy little place where I do all the crafting stuff. Have stuff up here. Yeah, you got your laundry. You get your iron. You get all your stuff done. Get all sorts of books. Got your soldering kit. Research, a heater. It's really nice. Just this arrangement of stuff. Got a locker, brooms, telephone. You got everything you need right here. Tool thing up on the shelf. Good stuff. I love it. You send me that radio skull? Yeah, sure. Sure. Then we got downstairs. I'll do it now so I don't forget. And downstairs is our little arcade area, because who doesn't have a little arcade area, you know? We got snacks, we got foosball, we got table tennis, ping pong as I like to call it. You got gotcha. Sorry, not gotcha, Apache slots. Pinball, fighting games, we got all the arcades. We got posters of characters. I have all their framed photos, but I just put up the posters because I like them better, frankly. Catalog. It's a miscellaneous. It's gonna be down at Skull Radio, right? No? What's it called? If I were Skull Radio, what would I call myself? There it is. Throwback Skull Radio. Can't order while company's here. Okay, I'll do that later. So anyway, yeah. I don't know why I didn't get a second bench here. Also a trophy case. I forget who helped me put that together, but I think it was Chelsea. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that wasn't one that I got handed. But yeah, got a nice little TV as well. Really nice. Feels so comfy. I love that floor. I love that carpeting that I have in there. And that's immediately what I think of when I see that carpeting. And then upstairs is, loading. Bedroom. Interpretation of my actual bedroom. Very loose. Doesn't match really much at all. Especially not now, because I moved my stuff since I made this. What matches? couch location, TV location. There's another set of katanas as well. Another switch. There's a mini fridge, which I don't have the mini fridge anymore, but that's where it was. Radio, audio equipment next to the computer. Close enough. This is Rita's bed. This is what this is. This is Rita's bed. I just remembered that I paid attention to that detail. Here's my Happy Home Academy Awards. They're up on the ceiling, or up on the wall too. Light switches. So, just a comfy room. All it is comfy. I used to have my degree up on my wall in my room. I forget what happened. The frame dropped, and then it cracked, and I was like, well, shit. And then I never got another frame, so my degree hasn't been hung up since, but my degree and my Dean's List thing is you get a slip of paper when you're also on the Dean's List. I had both of those hung up, and then they fell, and the frames cracked. But yeah, that's the house. And how far it's come along. I guess we'll go to the museum now. The only real thing well, we'll run through all the areas of the museum, because I love the museum in this game. The museum's fantastic. But, yeah. I have all the, holy shit. Kenny's teleporting. He teleported over the hill. So, I have all the fossils, but I don't have all the fish or bugs. That's still a work in progress, but yeah, we have all the fossils at least. The thing is, we were talking about it earlier, but the thing with the bugs and the bugs and fishes in this game is that the ones that are uncommon are the uncommon bugs and the uncommon fish are really, really uncommon. I think they're so hard to find, and you really gotta sit down and have multiple sessions to get any of them. Otherwise, I'm just horribly unlucky. But I just stopped going to Nook's, using Nook Mile tickets to go to islands because it didn't feel like those islands were giving rare fishes at all anymore. Whoa, yeah, there it goes, so. I think that was the capture card, it wasn't the game, but yeah. So I got everything in the museum. Everything all filled out for the fossils. And these you can't go wrong with. This is my favorite spot. Wait, no, just kidding. This dot. This dot's my favorite spot. Because you can see the meteor as it's about to impact them. A grim reminder of what happens when you fuck around. You find out. So we're gonna run. The signs say not to run, but we're gonna run anyway. What's this view? Yeah, it's a good view. So yeah, this museum in New Horizons is definitely my favorite museum layouts, though I still remember the other ones, but yeah, this one's really nice. The implications of evolution within the Animal Crossing universe, and all these animals and where they lead to and out this room. But yeah, I'm a lot bigger on the bugs and fish displays in this game. So we're gonna go see those. I don't know if like the walls are like rendered, but these would be like sick areas to explore in VR. There's also, let's stop by the art section quick since there isn't a whole lot. Jay, that floor is gross. Do you know how gross that floor is? I've sat down in the Met before. I think waiting for Jesse. And then I think I had to get up. Nobody told me, but I think I felt weird because nobody else would sit down. So, a few paintings. Whatever the hell this is, it's here, it's on display. Tremendous statue. The bronze ding of ancient China is the largest and heaviest ever found. Suggests it was created in honor of the king's mother. Huh. Well, okay. I can't build anything like that, but I digress, so. Yeah, only a few paintings, only a few other things. Depends how often I play, but, you know, having the warp pipe to red makes it significantly easier to care to go back there. And then we got leaves falling behind us. Let's go look at the bugs. Let me pull up my collection in the notebook. Let's see. The Critterpedia. So these are all the bugs I got, and certainly most of them. And then all the fish I've got, which is really weird because I've definitely fished more than I've caught bugs. You know, that's what makes it weird. Is I feel like I should have more. And sea creatures I've hardly done, but there's no doubt more sea creatures I could easily find. But regardless, yeah, more bugs around here. Just chilling, just vibing on the trees. I love the butterfly display. Mostly during the day, though. I don't come here often at night. Let me see. Yeah, it's better during the daytime with all the sunlight. And you know what? They're all chilling. They usually are flying at night, or flying during the day, so that's cool too. I never noticed that. That's awesome. Yeah, they're all chilling right now. But during the day, they're all flying around. These fucking insects have a better sleep schedule than I do. Got more. My favorite detail over here with... Who's there? Oh, it's Jay. I thought it was Isabelle. By just like... that. Just that little bit of the bunny head. So anyway, ants, bug creatures, and this right here, these creatures crawling out from the lab back here. This Resident Evil 2 lab. They don't care, they go where they want. Yeah, it's really cool. That's basically it for this area, then we'll go check out the fish. Oh my god, that was Kenny's best maneuver yet. I think we're watching bug fights. Yeah, the beetles are going at it. That's awesome, actually. I don't think they do that during the day. I never, like, noticed that at night. Yeah, everything's doing something different. That's so cool. Got a few fish in here, but yeah. Lightning bugs are up and at 'em. It's such a comfy area. And yeah, that goes back to where we were. Alright, let's go check on the fish. There's something still like so nostalgic to like the museum in Wild World, for example, with the cafe and KK performing in it. Like, that's just so nostalgic. But there's no doubt that like these layouts for the places are grandiose. So many fish. I love fish. We bought a VR game for fishing. The thing about it is that it has really poor frame rates, so it kind of hurts to like fish after even a half hour, which really sucks. I want to like get better performance out of that game. But yeah, fishing VR is very cool. Fishing has not been something I've done since like well over a decade ago, and I never even caught anything. Jay, you're gonna get run over. You're gonna fall, you're gonna trip. So we got more fish. Look at this guy who's looking at me. Hold on, wait for the fish to pass. Okay, perfect. The sitting emo is incredible. Take pictures. I'll save the video so it's easier to just get the frame out of there. Incredible. I think we're hit with these loading screens because all of us go into the area at the same time. That's funny. Got some jellyfish. More fish. This little cool little walkway. Like, man. There's no doubt, like, museums that are in animal or in VR. No doubt those already exist and are available. But yeah, it's just cool to see. It's such a pretty area. So well designed. And that's it for the museum. I think now I've looked at... goodbye, Jay. Jeez. I think I looked at everything there, and I want to go through memories now. Did it again. Teleporting. Mystic abilities. I scan into VR all the time. Are they good? Usually no, but they're sufficient. I went through the Valve headquarters. The thing is that it's like it is the same kind of thing where it's scanned in. It's not modeled by hand or anything. So you can surely explore the Valve office and feel like you're there. But if you pay attention to, if you try to like get up close to anything, nothing has like a precise, accurate prop shape. So like the desks are kind of like mangled, geometrically mangled up. So I want to hit the home button, but I'm worried that when I do that, and if I'm in like the photo menu too long, it might kick you guys. And, so I would say for now, let's see, does it save when each person leaves? Here, I can just disband it from here. Because I just don't want you guys, I don't want it to, disconnect. Because I'm gonna go through all the photo stuff. So let me do this. And then I'm gonna open it back up, but just be aware that it might disconnect while I'm going over the photos. Simple geometric stuff like walls, right? As soon as you get any form of intricate detail, it goes polygony. Yeah, yep. Oh good, it put me right here. So yeah, just leave it open. Airlines or whatever the other thing was. Oh, it's a cool idea. Nice to visit. Yeah, it's there is definitely in a you know a review of this game a year later, definitely things that it's still missing to be Animal Crossing. Their idea obviously was to supplement what was missing from a traditional Animal Crossing with the new building stuff. And so, depending on how much you got out of all the building stuff, the idea was that would be a suitable time replacement with mostly, like, you know, the holiday stuff and everything that's been put in later, and all the other shops and other buildings that used to be in the game. But I mean, those things are going to be, like, updated in more. So, it's treated more like a service at that point, but I mean, I don't... For me personally, like, it does bother me. It's not too big of a deal, though. Oh, if someone tries to come over while I'm in this menu, it's totally not going to let them over anyway, so... Yeah, Jay should just, will come over at the end. So, let's filter this by Animal Crossing and scroll all the way down. And, like I said, a lot of these, a good chunk of these are from, taking photos of Dream, so we won't have to worry about them. This was the very first day. I think this was on stream, right? I think it had to be on stream. So could you please say a word or two as the news spokesperson? And I said a word or two. How many you want? say 3. 3, yeah, 3's fine. My first picture, my first photographic picture. My first pattern, my first design, I call it loss. My first house. First fish, first chair, first photo, first fishes. My first villager I saw on an island was Rex. He was a pretty cool lion. I think I brought him over here. Yeah, I think I invited him over. Got that cool shirt with the cool matching flower. Squid. This was how barren the island was. Let me see if you can... So in the bottom right is the picture of how the island started. So you compare that with how intricate the whole setup is now. Yeah, I got a massive SD card at some point because it was filling up with this and some games. And Kid Cat is gonna come over. And Kid Cat is gonna help me water these new flowers. Good time. Kid Cat being there from the beginning for me. That first room again growing. Deep. There's Rave. Rave in the background. I made a fishing rod and he wanted to show off his little fish. And his bee sting. I'm positive that's the whole clip. Hey, what's up? This is what boys' night is like. It's from... Oh, okay, I sent this to Jesse. This dumbass bird can't fly. Shoes. I don't know what my plan was there. It was a Yasogami High jacket somebody made. It was from the 3DS game, 3DS design. There's Poggy Chair, the first scan of Poggy Chair. It is, that's it, that's the room. DIY. Oh, I got that from a recipe. Oh, when I first got the oarfish. I think I got this on Kenny's Island. I'm pretty sure. Like, we stopped by someone's island and I just decided to fish and I caught it something large. I'm pretty sure this was on Kenny's Island. Here you are, almost our need. Must certainly be fate. This is when we opened the museum. Not the spot where it is now. But it's there. Actually, it might be. That might be the same spot. It's somewhere at least. Because I knew where I was going to go from the beginning. I had like a concept layout. Yeah, see ya, Gord. We had a concept laid out for the island, and it didn't match up exactly because there was no real reference for what the size of, you know, the village was actually going to be. So it worked out, though, I think. There's where we first opened Nook's Cranny. It's definitely not the same spot. But I did put it in, like, the same area. And still just with Kit Kat and the other one. I forget her name again. There's where Nook called me, and I gave Blathers a ladybug. Building the new houses, and these are all the things they wanted, so I just took photos so I knew what they were without having to check them every time. It's got walls, a floor, and even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my house. This is currently what Kid Cat's room basically still looks like, but I was giving him sports-related stuff, so he does have like the large like baseball glove chair somewhere in the house too, and some bugs. Is that Shar? I think that's Shar. So they came over, and that's there. There's Harvey. There's me with Kid Kat. There's me with Kid Kat but cropped. There's me with Kid Kat but a time code. This was still in March. Here's me and Kid Kat again. Me and Kid Kat. Here's me and Kid Kat. Here's a photo of me and Kid Kat. Here's me without Kid Kat. Fish bait. Probably when I found out what it was. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these oranges. I'm gonna eat one. Oh, this is where you find out what the toilet is. Cause I didn't believe this. I think I saw it in like a Twitter or a Tumblr clip first, and I didn't believe it. So I had to go find out. I don't believe it. The New Horizons Switch photo mode, which everybody here has been pulled from amiibo cards. So these were all villagers I have the amiibo cards for. Jack can't be invited to Photopia because he wasn't in the game at the time. He is now, but he wasn't then. Kicks. Everybody's clapping for Kicks, which I got from his amiibo. What happens here? I found a good super ultra. I dreamed I was a super ultra super big time master of DIY. Here's a recipe I made in my dream. I thought it smelled good, so I want you to share that smell with you. If you make it, scream, I made it. Large cardboard boxes. Incredible. Knife set. These are probably for reference, so I could pull things up. The skull wall, which would be like a cool pattern if it wasn't for the skulls. That was the first time I saw Celeste. I don't know who that is. I think that's Max. Imagine my surprise. Just watching. Like, alright, is it gone? Nope, that's the whole clip. No, I captured more of it. Still watching it. Oh, yeah, and then... Phew. Back to my life. Let's talk TV, Austin. Is there a new show you totes binge watch, Eeks? Anime. Have you ever been watching a live-action show and said to yourself, this needs more robots? Boom, anime's got your back. Robots are robots that are people, robots that are dogs, robots that are buildings, bicycles, beach balls, houseplants. Is that stuff happening in boring live-action shows? Didn't think so. Is that stuff happening in, didn't think so. Anime's got your back, Eeks. Yes. Goodbye, Timmy. I like this little house layout. Oh, this is when I clap for Timmy. This is when we clap for Timmy. Yeah. Surprise. Visiting a friend. We were... I don't know. We'll just let it go. Welcome, E-Boy. That's me. Chillin'. Meteor. They said fuck. Glasses. Glasses. A whole bunch of people here. Max. I think that's, Vamp on the left. And then Rave is on the right. Here's Jesse. If you can, yes, that is Jesse. Is 100%. Like, there's no doubt. That's Jesse. There's Miguel, Rave, Vamp, and me. It's an interesting room. It was this cloud floor. I took this screenshot because of the cloud floor, because it looks sick. We were dancing. Good times, right? I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if this was my island. Nah, this wouldn't be. I think it was Jesse's, because that's why there's a pug painting. Bench. I tried to wear glasses, but I don't think glasses look good in this game from the, like, perspective. This is the first time I clapped for a villager. That's lay bonkers, right? I need to get shiny new title too. Every pop star should have one, eeks. The upgraded town hall with all the villagers that were here. The ones who are still around, Kid Cat and Marina, have been around that whole time. Just them. Everybody else was gone. We're amazing. Good times. Welcome, E-Boy. Welcome, E-Boy. Is this what I think it is? This is what I think it is. All right. They bugged me all day to come over and I think see what was in the back room. Never mind. That was just the fridge. I was taking headshots for Twitter. There was my icon for a while. Vamp made fun of my haircut, so I changed it eventually. Just trying to take icon headshots. So, I think that's my theme. I don't know where these themes came from. I don't know whose themes they are. Whose village is this? Oh, it's still, E-Boy. I mean, I'm the E-Boy, but it's still welcoming to E-Boy. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. The house. Damn, it's so comfy. She got, unfortunately, put below us, and I'm asleep. But, you know, we're all here. We're having a good time. This is when we first built the campsite, which is still in the same exact spot. That is 100%. I never moved the campsite. That is the exact same spot where the campsite was. Got that bridge. Testing out patterns, I guess. You know, it's testing out patterns and trying to make that bridge that is exactly where it is. More trees. What's here? Right. I don't know whose village that is. I don't remember. Can I say I love every time you go in for a landing? And so we'll be making a water landing, but it's okay because it's a seaplane. I don't... That's Kiryu. That's Kiryu down there. Got a picture of Kiryu. Oh, it's Cal. This is Cal. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all I can think of with the Kiryu picture, I'm pretty sure. And hold on, let me see something else. Yeah, that's the beginning of a Majima cosplay. If we could zoom in and see it, but he has the snakeskin jacket and he's got the hair. So he needed the eye patch. And then, you know, you're golden from there. This is probably the first time Isabelle said something funny. Nope. Just pointing out the camper. Oh, nope. Nothing. You know what it was? This is probably a clip where I accidentally hit the capture button. We got this dude. I didn't take him in, but he was certainly there. Nobody knew to celebrate that bridge. Man, this barren island looks so cozy. This is the first time I saw this pose. The first time I called a villager over to move something, and I lost it when my character did this pose. Afternoon, psst, you doing goo. That'll be my next catchphrase for Kid Cat is psst, 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 psst. Kid Cat chilling with the flowers. We're still in March, by the way, but don't worry, it speeds up. This is the upper room that I was working on before. I had the fucking acoustic panels up on the walls. Not anymore, but, you know, as the start of the room, it was coming together. It's weeds. She thanked me for being a weeder. Trees. You guys start in that same area, you know. Yeah, the museum's in the same spot. You can see where it all started. This is so cool to see. You can see what was around at the time. It's really cool. Allow me to explain how the task force, that's me, collects and analyzes the data for my reports. The first thing I got, the first golden recipe I got. Please, darling, I wanted to give you a Switch as a token of my gratitude. So I thought a Nintendo Switch, and it was not a Nintendo Switch. That was just a light switch. And then she gave me a Kotatsu vampire outfit. Thanks to everyone's time. We got a... Oh, God, what's her name? I think it starts with a P. The pup over here. And then the Admiral dude is actually there. I guess I did take him in, huh? I didn't keep him around that long, though. Petunia? Are you sure that's her name? Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. Oh, this was a great view. Portia. Yes, her name was Portia. So another great view. Do I have a video recording of this one? Yes. And normally when you do something like this, Nook addresses it and says it's a little cramped here, but we'll manage. If I didn't take the screenshot, I don't think he said it. Yes, please stop by. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't address that. He just let that go. Oh, it was the first time KK Slider came over. Very cool. I don't know who that monkey was. I guess I had a monkey villager for a minute. And, cool flamingo. Yeah, those are the only two, new ones there. CJ blew my mind. Fishing is real. Fishing is real in all kinds of streaming numbers right now. Heard of esports? Well, this is C Sports. I took 3 screenshots of it to make sure I had it. The start of that bridge in that same spot where that bridge is now. And, you know, getting the riverbank started. All those trees, because I had my idea to put the orchard there from the beginning. It just wasn't working out. I probably was talking to CJ because he was in the way. The upper path. This area used to be way too overly complex. I had like 3 stairs up to the same area that led up here. Like, yeah, there's 2 steps right there, and then there was one to the south end of that. Wholly unnecessary, so I just gut all of that land and then put the 1 set of stairs. And then it let me put stairs elsewhere. There's Freya running to sit under a tree. The villager AI is incredible. Here's a Prezi, some bunny ears. That shirt is irrelevant now. Don't worry, it's gone. It was when Cherry Blossoms started, so I think we had a bit of a time skip if we're at Cherry Blossoms. Rave is still on though, and you can see from the map how things are progressing. Oh, there's that. That was Vamp. This is Vamp's idea of a room. Hold on, what did Peanut give me a recipe for? Oh, the Bunny Day stuff. Yeah, fuck Bunny Day. So, okay, maybe this wasn't that recent. Yeah, this is April 2nd. So, fuck Zipper. I don't have to tell you that, though. So, it was telling me about eggs and all the progress the village has made. First, so setting up a flower spot to optimize growth of flowers, which doesn't work, by the way. Not this idea at all. This was not a... The way that flowers work in New Horizons is insanely different from the other games. It's some literal Punnett Square bullshit as to how flowers work. So this method right here does not work at all. But I still did it, and then a rock spawned in the middle of it. So, whoops. I also really like that I had a cherry blossom money tree. Here's everybody laughing at me. Shit. There's Rave. I forget who the other 2 are. I think one is what's his name? Crocodile? He does SFM animations. He was here too. He stopped by. I believe that's him on the right. Oh yeah, and this is when I completed the, I think this is when I completed it. Otherwise, it was just a fascinating read. Sizable sea turtle, 13 feet long. The shell is the size of a small car, if you're into that sort of thing. No, yeah, I don't know. This is when Sable, I reached the max social link with, I maxed out my social link with Sable. And when she was happy. Always one of my favorite things to do in an Animal Crossing game is get to know her. It was like one of the most comforting things, because I totally, as a kid, this was something I totally, like, came on my own. Because I would, talk to Sable, and she was always, like, busy, so I stopped by her every single day, thinking, like, hey, her dialogue's a little different, there's something new. Maybe I should stop by tomorrow and see what happens. And I did, and then I learned how, everything opens up with Sable. And how it does that in every game. It was such a cool thing to, like, find. Welcome. This is probably the first time Kix came over. So, this is me checking on that. Here, fishy fishy, come out of the water so I can taste you. Okay, I'm glad I got a screenshot of that because I also got a screenshot of this exact same text box from Lucky, like, today. So, I deleted a pattern, and then these white dots showed up in replace of it on accident. Although I think I was just getting... No, yeah, I had to build there. I wanted to build there, but I couldn't because Anka decided she had to water the flowers. And I got a cherry blossom. Punchy. Punchy showed up to my camp. More cherry blossoms. Recycling. Fence building. Yeah, there's something about this whole area that is comfy, but the idea of having these 2, like, stairs here is just wholly super unnecessary. But this does match, like, the in-game Inaba a lot better, because it gives that space to the left of the house for gardening stuff. But it's impractical design. It's a real waste of stairs that could be elsewhere on the island. Anyway, so Kid Cat's watching a butterfly. More Sable. Present. Who knows what the present was, though. More photos of me. This was my first and last fishing tournament. I don't like I don't like how this game did fishing tournaments at all. I don't like that it's timed. I would rather it be the size thing again. So I don't care for the fish tournament stuff. I don't like how they did it. I do like doing the request for CJ though. Doing the request for him is fine. Where he wants you to like catch 3 of a size in a row, that's fine. So there's Marshall dressed up like a real goon. Real loser. There's a face down Mario emote. Tried out eyebrows. Eyebrows didn't really work out, so I didn't use them. Some outfits. Pick a color and I tell you what food you're most like. Red, that means you're fiery like a habanero pepper. One taste of you and everybody's jumping. Thanks, Lucky. So it's the first time for Gulliver. It's absolutely the first time I saw Gulliver. The first thing for LaBelle. I think I was just recording what she wanted me to do. So I'd have a quicker reference. It was my birthday, April 17th then. Kid Kat, Portia, and Marina showed up to my birthday party. It was very nice of them. Sitting on the bench, I love this little designed area with the bench and the fencing and those machines and the shrines in the background and the moon. Here's where the shrine was getting started, right? With a rock that's no longer there, but yeah, that's all still there. Arcade machine, I think it was the first time I saw it and knew about it. What's this all about? What did I get, Kid Kat? Oh, the pom-pom sweater. So this is when I gave Kid Kat, like, his favorite outfit in the game. I gave him a pom-pom sweater to highlight his delts. And he wears that all the time. Oh wait, is that at the end of this dialogue? No, it's not here. There you have a... Did I get the conversation late? Oh no, that's really where it starts, huh? There you have it, my dear. You're pretentious. The postmodern milieu? My goodness, who says that? Oh come on, that's what you two think. You're breaking my heart. Look, I can't help if my eloquence is too much for you. I'm just trying to elevate the conversation here. Oh good grief, you're welcome to elevate the conversation. Just don't get your chi in a twist when your postmodern milieu falls flat on his face, my dear. That was after my response. That I said Marshall was being whack because of his lexicon. Now who knows what's here? I think this is just when I was talking to Marshall. Oh, that's her outfit. So a friend made that outfit, so I was just taking a photo so I could send it to her. You know, the real brains behind Ninaba? It's clearly Isabelle. There's Lucky enjoying a gas station. There's that pose again. Oh, this is a bug. Is this the first part of it, or? Okay, so here. So this is what I observed is Lucky's in a frozen pose, right? He's not moving. Like he's frozen in place right now. And Anka is just watching him be frozen. And that's it. He just stayed frozen. I looked until he blinked. And then I walked into the building, and then I walked out thinking that would fix his animation. And it didn't. Instead, it did this. He's just screaming. And he's looking at me. So I started moving him. Then he goes back into place to be frozen again. But at least he stopped screaming. So I knew it wasn't hurting anymore. Same clip, but shortened. And don't go catching other-sized fish or my subscribers will get mad. And there goes the streak. Running to fish is a pretty early part, but you can see where many of the stuff was early. What's up, fishionista? Fishionista? Yeah, that's it. Picked a name for your angler Sona yet? Yuck. That is definitely why I screenshotted it, was for the angler Sonia. Angler Sona. There was Portia walking into a wall. Yo, Austin, how are you? Anka and I were just remembering the good old days. Were we? I think Kid Kat was talking about his childhood. It's hard to tell. Well, Kid Kat, what were you into as a child? Oh, I was into everything. Abs, pecs, delts, glutes, calves, biceps, triceps. Yep, everything. Those are all muscles. Kid Kat, there is more to life than working up a sweat, you know. Rescue this conversation, Austin. And that's it. That's where I cut it off. This is when we hit 5 stars. I think it was kind of annoying to get to 5 stars because I had to put a lot of crap around the island I didn't want to put in. And anyway, so in doing so, I got the golden watering can. The only 2 gold things I have are the golden watering can and golden slingshot. I don't have any of the other gold stuff. I would like it, but I do not have it. And this is how I did it. I was hiding manhole covers behind the hills. And that's how I got enough props around the island. This was Chelsea's village. Around the museum area of it. And it's the first time I talked to Audie. You're a slobber cupcake? How did I not know that? Oh, here we go. So, you're into slap clob, aren't you, cupcake? I have never slap clobbed, no. Oh my gosh, you're a slobber. And so that's not what I picked. I probably picked I love slap clob. And then she's like, you're a slobber cupcake? How did I not know that? Yeah, unfortunately, Chad has to find out too that I am in fact a slobber. I participate in the slobber fandom. Cool cat, so my new catchphrase is cool cat, that's right. Not sure why someone wanted to put a man-coal cover here, swine. Like, fuck off, Rasher. I caught a killifish. The streams are safe again. Oh, it's my arcade. The first round of it, when it was when I first got the patchy slots in. And I also set up a little diner area. Cute. Wait, isn't that just what you said, Cool Cat? Huh? I think it is. Wow, someone in a book said Cool Cat? That is pretty cool. Wow, the Twitch handbook. Yeah, I guess it is. Actually, would you mind if I said it too? It was a really good book, Cool Cat. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Say it whenever you bench press a bookshelf or something, Cool Cat. Yay, thanks, Kid Cat. And here's the thing, is when a villager asks if they can say something, that's basically meaning, can every villager say it? And also, sometimes you don't have the choice to tell them no. So at this point, every villager started saying Cool Cat to me. So, there's that. Doing stuff. Lucky sent me a letter. He said, I like the gift you sent me so much that I bit it. Letters are real neat, man. You write one, then someone reads it later, and it's like you just said it. Sometimes I just say stuff. Macaroni and beans, Lucky. Here was the villager. So there was a reason to have a second villager in my village, in my island, so I could do something. So I made you. And that's everybody here. Most of everybody that is on the island now is here. The only ones who are gone now are Rasher and Portia, who were replaced by, I shouldn't have started that, I don't know, Bruce and Apollo. Yeah. That was, I think that was the largest score at the time. It was when I donated the Mona Lisa. What happens here? I think I'm just chilling? No, they're having a conversation. Yeah, good timing. Peanut and I were trying to figure something out. Yeah, we're super stuck. Can you help us out, Cupcake? Would you rather lick a fish or bite a worm? We can't decide. Okay, so let's, what'd you say here? So let's say you want to look self-satisfied, but in a charming movie star kind of way. I got just the thing. Grease up those teeth and get ready to smile wide, just like this. Smirking emote, that's all. Marshall just told me to, taught me how to smile, and then I run around happy. I gave Lucky a tire toy. What's new, Cool Cat? Oh, that's why I recorded that so I can get hey, what's cool? What's new, Cool Cat? Yeah, everybody's saying Cool Cat. Again, still trying to plant the flowers like this, but again, it's a completely wrong way to do it. This is not how you get hybrids in New Horizons. Here it is. So this is how this little path used to be, with 3 bridges or 3 sets of stairs. And more houses to the south of my house, which I moved them up, and now it's like, you know, what do I do with that space? I gave him a hat so Lucky would not get wet. They always show a real good peanut butter commercial. They always show, I like Crunchy the best, gives you more to do. I hate Crunchy peanut butter. Don't come at me with that stuff. Yeah, more Cool Cat dialogue. Add on to the string of people saying Cool Cat. Kind of like the fish's natural habitat. This is designed to be like the fish's natural habitat, right? So where's their furniture? I don't know, Peanut. I don't know. Guess what? I'm totally gonna catch a bug today. Even if it lands on your head, I'll swoop my net down and it'll be mine. The bug, not your head. You can keep that. Thank you, Peanut. I appreciate that. Some of the dialogue's okay. This game is very bland on dialogue. Definitely a huge problem with it is not enough variety in what the villagers say. But it's got some gold lines like that. Horse mackerel. That couldn't have been my first horse mackerel. Oh no, that's when I got the 100 fish in a row. The challenge, yeah, Cast Master. If anyone wants to know a trick to catching fish, I go by sound. I close my ears, I close my eyes, and just go by sound. And I keep my finger off of the A button, just like hovering over it, so that like, if I get tempted, I won't fully press down and hit it on accident. So go by sound and keep your thumb lifted off of the A button. And it kind of helps to play on the Switch tablet, because you'll hear like how less input delay there is when you play on the tablet screen itself. Cupcake, you need something, Slacker? I love coming to the plaza almost everywhere, chat. Yeah. Whoa, why are you holding a shovel? Why would you have... Sorry, I just got nervous thinking about you there digging and what you might find. Which would not be any of the 1 of 73 pitfall traps that I definitely did not place around the island. Social distancing. Oh, because that's a 3-space couch, and they're sitting on the other side. That's the outfit. That is the Yakuza boss. It was for a bit. Oh, it's Bella who doesn't remember me. Oh no, Bella does remember me. Who, the Austin? Whoa, it's me, Bella. I live on this island these days. Yeah, I thought that was so cool. She recognized me. Feel free to look around all my fab stuff and validate my life choices. Isn't that just a valid statement in itself? It's great. So there's where we first built the ramp that's now by my house. This is somebody else's. I forget whose this is, though. This is definitely somebody else's place. This is mine. This is what the upper area used to look like. Jesus Christ, I have patience. God damn it! That didn't even happen to me live. I just watched a recording of that and I could just say God damn it. Like, that's infuriating. I wonder if I got the song correct. But I think this is the first time I, like, had the song play like this. Oh, he's playing the Wild World theme. Oh, shit, I dropped my jacket. Yeah, real nostalgia. Oh, here you go. So this is what I used to have with the pattern on the floor. So this is what I had before to get closer to what the Dojima Residence has. So the floor is on this side, and then on over here is patterns I put down. The thing was that I put those as like a placeholder because you notice they're like not detailed at all. They're just straight lines. So I put them down and then I tried updating the files and then they didn't update. So I was like, well, shit, now we gotta put down all of those individually because you can't put them down the same way you put them outside. Patterns on the ground inside don't work the same way as they do outside, and it's annoying. So, yeah, this is what I mean when I used to have the fence out front and I just didn't like having the space in that fence. So I got rid of it. A peach, yum, I'm gonna eat this so fast it's gonna be rude. It's a great phrase that I never remembered to say myself. Have you seen all the stuff Nook Crannies is selling? What a seriously swole inventory. Here's the shrine and what it used to look like at an early point. And the Amagian just had the bamboo stuff. The gas station was still there. Same spot for Nook's Cranny and all that. This is when my turnip prices were up to 636, and I tweeted that out and had a whole bunch of people, random strangers, come over. This is when I was chilling on a bench, and that's our friend Arian, I think, who was dressed as Min Min. Very much prior to Min Min's relevance of Smash. Min Min was a cool character. Anyway, I wasn't like paying attention because I think I was working on videos. So I just left my Switch up and I heard the noise, so I just got the recording to check what was happening. Dodo code for later. The people that came over. The TV that at whatever time of day, at 4 a.m., the TV with the static, spooky. I wanted to express my appreciation for all you do. That's why I decided to get you this gift. I hope you like your shiny new paw slippers. Ooh woo. I took this screenshot because I couldn't stand just seeing Punchy in his fucking nightgown and night hat. That's incredible. That's incredible to character design right there. Except bicep polish, pec polish. Please don't say that, Kit Kat. I suppose I could prepare a fashion primer for you. Wait, did you just say Cool Cat? Cool Cat? Yeah, I say that all the time. It helps me get pumped. What about it, Cool Cat? Oh, well, and saying Cool Cat is very exciting, and exciting is extremely fashionable right now. Actually, would you mind terribly if I start saying Cool Cat around the island as well? You want to say Cool Cat? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Say it all you like, Cool Cat. Cool Cat. Oh. Just saying it fills me with energy and a desire to lift heavy objects over and over. That's great, Anka. You're, yeah, cool cat. Book. What am I gonna give to Lucky? I'm gonna give Lucky an apple. It looks so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Austin, I'm gonna lay on the floor and eat that. Might even share it with the bugs. Thanks, Austin. Here's a garden faucet for you, cool cat. Bug. Absolute unit of a mantis. And this is when Freya bought a bug from me. This is, so I saw this dialogue on like Tumblr and I didn't think it was real. I caught a new frog, or it's a new villager, and I have some apologizing to do. Crazy. Commence Kit Kat special training. Haha, just kidding. :3 say see. That's how long that catchphrase has been along. Are they gonna have a conversation? Am I gonna react? What's gonna happen? Oh, here we go. Okay, Lucky, you pumped to get swole? Don't worry, we're gonna start off nice and slow. All set? 100 squats, let's do this. And I think that's it. What? That's a lot of wait, did you say :3C? Yeah? Oh yeah, I say that all the time, you like it? Does it get you pumped? Everybody just steals Kit Kat's catchphrases that I give them. Yeah, it does, I kinda wanna say it all the time. You don't mind, do you? Doesn't bother me as long as you give it, it gets you pumped every time you say it. Thanks, Kit Kat. Now I want to get as pumped as you are without doing any squats. This is another fantastic outfit by Kit Kat, where he's wearing that little hat and a jacket. Gotchatopia? Oh, Justin. Oh, so this is just completely out of character dialogue. It was real neat to see them. How'd they do on turnips? I heard it was a capital game, but I don't know much about the aftermarket turnip valuation. And I'm clean out of the loop on short sells and margin calls, but I like watching a TV business show. that's it. It's just so fucking out of character. There's the Poggy Chair cup. And the katanas. I was trying out a shirt. You don't gotta tell me there's a horse. I see the horse. This is when Punchy gave me a recipe. What did he give me a recipe for? Oh, the door bone plate. Yeah, it was a door bone plate, alright. Cute. I invented a cool new kind of DIY called Ask-Divdim. It means ask someone to do it for me. That's what it stands for. I was on an island chopping trees, and my impressive whiffs on getting the bees. Twice. Damn, that's bright. That sun is balling right now. This is while I was growing flowers. More villagers moving around. I have no idea what I'm doing in this clip. Oh, I just wanted to see Kit Kat on the bench. And he was chilling with a lollipop. This game's nice. Here's Marina going to get some snacks. So much that I bet it. Oh yeah, I've screenshotted this dialogue from Lucky twice. Oh, that was another character I was inviting over. Didn't work out because I was just trying to use them for nefarious purposes. This is the first time Celeste came over, and Celeste gave me a recipe, and she taught me how to make a moon. I'm just very surprised. More of the villagers. Peanut running over to the fortune cookie thing. More. That was when I had more tables there. There's when Junes had like the kid stuff there, but you know, oh, there's all my money too. I probably went to give some turnips somewhere. Everybody watching a scorpion. And I'm not like, chill guys, I got this, because I have nothing on me. I don't want to start a panic, but I'm pretty sure I just saw a scorpion. Stay on your toes, Baka. She used to say Baka. The hell am I wearing? Got some nice robes. Stir of the orchard. It's behind the house. And yeah, there's a map here. Let's go forward to where I brought the map up. Yeah, and that's what the map was at this time. So when everything was starting to come together. I've done this like fountain or this little park area that's to the right of the plaza like 3 times. Be late bonkers for dance practice, stand KK. Like eating above when it rains, but I'm getting out pruny. Fish. I kind of like having a tiki torch on my jog route. It's awesome hurdle practice. Ooh, min-maxing? That sounds awesome. You gotta hit me with the deets on it sometime. I believe she was asking what's my favorite hobby. So I said my favorite hobby was min-maxing. That was more colon 3C. I can't believe Portia was still here with all these other villagers. What'd Marshall give me? A knife block. I think he was trying to say something. This is what everybody's front yards used to look like, which was just way too much space. Although it was pretty to have like those flowers together. But everybody's houses took up way too much space. So now I have a much more optimized space there. Wow, you actually have a signed first edition? I've never been able to find a copy anywhere, Baka. And it's out of print now. I'd be glad to lend it to you if you lend me something in return, like that catchphrase of yours, maybe? I guess that'd be alright. Baka? Oh, yes. How do you know how do you like my Baka? How do you like my Baka? I can see this becoming my thing, Baka. Well, good, sure, that's just fine, Baka. Hoi, small fry, you bringing it? That's, you know, told him to say, hoi, small fry. And this is just when Kit Kat decided to sit down in front of a bench with his lollipop. And it was a wonderful photo opportunity. Hey, OP, what's Gucci? I'm rich, by the way. What's the latest, Baka? I believe this is when Marshall sang to the flowers. So I was like, yeah, I gotta watch Marshall sing to the flowers, alright. And he kept going. And then he sat down with them. From now on, I'll call you Smooth Skin. And that's when it started. We never met on Marina. Oh, was this on Jay's island? Jay, is this your island? I think it was the first time I was there. Which is really weird. So a villager that is there at the same time as they're on your island, they won't recognize you. But if they've left your island, then yes. Also, Scoot's back there. He's got 2 hats on. Happy birthday, Bruce. Oh, yes, when there were stars dropping by. Hey, Smoothskin, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no problem, Frog Guy. Lucky is trying to figure out what the J stands for in PB&J sandwich. I kid you not. If that's it, I don't have anything else from that conversation, that's all. Oh no, here we go. Oh, Austin, you're here just in time. Lucky is trying to figure out what the J stands for in PB&J sandwich. I kid you not. I paused for dramatic effect. I really paused for dramatic effect. I was probably getting my phone out to take a screenshot of it. Come on, Austin. What's the next line? I know it, I know it. Don't rush me. It's peanut butter and cream spinach. Smoothskin, do you know what the J stands for in PB&J sandwich? What will I say? What will Austin say? What will Austin say? Jelly. Jelly? Oh yeah, that's right. It's totally jelly. I knew that. I just forgot I knew it. Please, I don't think you would have figured that out on your own. I feel like I've seen this conversation before, but that time picked jellyfish. Tell me this, what kind of jelly? You don't think I know the answer to that? Ha, it's cream spinach jelly, so there, Baka. The Baka is the best part. Good grief, I give up. Put whatever you like on your peanut butter sandwich, my dear. Your stomach is made of stronger stuff than mine. Hoy, small fry. This is just interesting to have Apollo singing. Had to get a clip of it. And then there was Apollo sitting. Also had to get a clip of that. More fossils. I guess it was just, there was a lot of fossils around. Who's calling? It's Harvey. I just thought it was funny. Someone not put their Nook phone into airplane mode again? Outfit that belongs in Fairy Tale. That was just a screenshot, so I had the reference. House design, cupcake, how are you? Orchard. There was Apollo wearing a Arian's shirt. I'm pretty sure that was Arian's shirt. This is the wedding studio where I took the photos of them for their wedding. I like this one. That's a good shot. Fantastic. I think it was better than their wedding itself, that single picture. Is that true? The final fossil's been found. Huzzah, and that's when we found the final fossil. Buongiorno. That means it's gonna be a great Girano in Italian. Happy birthday to Marina? No, it's not Marina's house, it's Peanuts, I think. Yeah, that's gotta be Peanuts' house. That's a great idea. I'm gonna use that rockstar phrase of yours. Stan KK. You butchered that? Hey, I'm not Spanish. I don't speak Italian. I only learned Greek. Anyway, Stan KK. A lot of flowers. A lot of flowers. This whole island used to be covered in flowers. And really, it's just started with how much I like seeing all the tulips together. All right, Jay. Yeah, I appreciate it if you just mail them out. I'll try to, like, honestly, I kind of want to speed things up. You've gone on long enough. Just want to get through some more memories. Here, where are we even at? Oh, we're like halfway there. So, Big Fish. We'll go from this view so I can see more of what's relevant. Thing is that I have a whole bunch of clips here that are like conversations to go through. Like all this dialogue interaction. This is where Marshall tried to kiss Anka, and Anka said no. This is when Dreams came out, and when Dreams were available. Okay, so here's a... this was a bit of a screenshotting just areas for reference. So this is a good part of here is just reference photos. So that being said, let me go to where we were here and just see what these clips were, since we're about to have a giant skip. Oh, this is me struggling to get this dragonfly. I 100% got that. Here's Kid Cat's house, except missing the baseball glove chair, but... he also has a puzzle. Unsolved. Shark. Fish. Oh, I thought they were talking. But where will I get the lasers? More. This is how many flowers I had. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. There were so many flowers. I just had nothing to do with them. And there are flowers on the beach, and... Man, this area used to be all sorts of crowded. I cut down on it. Scaredy fish. Back when I was working on this. On this upper area of the shrine. And look, there's, yeah, there it is. That lantern. So I used to have it there in the right position, and then I moved it. But I think I can figure it out. Just standing here. Oh, I just wanted to look at Marshall running to the snack machine. Am I wearing the exact same outfit? I am. Well, different pants, but same outfit. Yeah, and that was the kiss. And this was when CJ was hiding on me. Freya invited me over. And she was sitting in the chair. Alright, good night, Jay. Thank you. Sleep tight. This was like one of the only like storms I remember. But it's so comfy. Anyways, yeah, dreams. These are all for reference, so there's a bunch of these we can skip. We can look at this though. First time waking up from a dream. There it is, the throwback hat table. I gave him a table and I gave him that baseball glove chair for it. All sorts of stuff around here. Were these more, what a coinky dink. Yeah, just so much like dialogue where it's screenshotting. But I will skip it through it. My salsa is your salsa. Some outfits, reference stuff. Yeah, some dialogue I've definitely screenshotted twice. This Twin Peaks style, like look at that, that's so awesome. I would never like want that style, but for like a dream island, that's awesome. It's awesome how they did that. So yeah, I pulled a bunch of references from all these dream islands I visited. A lot of it I didn't use because I just like didn't find it within the guidelines I was holding for my island. But you know, cool stuff. Even more, and it goes all the way up. So you can see that there's a giant time skip basically at this point, because now we're in October already. We really just jumped from May to October. And this is the first time I was giving everybody pumpkins and trying to spook Marshall. Everybody's candy. And then this is when I got Jack's outfit. and I went around scaring everybody. And if you've seen the one dialogue here, we're gonna talk to Peanut while disguised as Jack. It's really you, the great and mighty Jack. Has the time finally come? Are you here to steal me away and turn me into your apprentice? I'm so ready. Wait, no, you're here for candy. You can't tell anyone about all that apprentice stuff I said, Kay. You're too late, you've already been pranked. Back this train all the way up. You're not Jack, you're Super Trickster OP. Halloween was a good time. I like that event with all the candy and how it worked. This is what the Yamagian area used to look like in the fall. The coloration was so nice, and Lucky was chilling. This is another fantabulous Peanut outfit. Fashionista. Here's the chef. Thanksgiving. It's very... everything about this screenshot's actually great. The way Frey is looking at us, and whatever the hell Bruce is looking at, and me, happy, incredible. And now we have snow. That was when I bought a lot of dogs. This is when Apollo was in the way. I hope to see a whole parade of snowboys in my morning walk tomorrow. Fox die. I'm pretty sure Miguel sent that. You're looking at a pure snowfolk perfection right here, but you know that, you made me. Yeah, that's where I first started growing the pumpkins, was up there on that hill. I want to learn to make all the frozen stuff. Giving out presents for Toy Day. So I give them all sorts of villagers. This is when they added the sitting emote. So I decided to sit. And these are two lads going at it. 2020 is ending tomorrow. Are you pumped, Austin? I know I am. I was definitely pumped for that. Group photo with the tree. No real else place to put it, but and then there's the countdown to New Year's. This is when, oh yeah, because you can't drink anymore in this game, so instead you just hold your glass up. Here's the awful, I mean, my syncing with it was awful. I failed to sync up with everybody. But it was the new year. And now it was time to get lit. Still wearing my hat the next day. There we all were. There, I decided to sit down. And exercise all these new emotes. And just the rest of the village during the snow. Same dialogue. I really did, like, screenshot the same dialogue a lot, huh? I believe they call it Le Min Min hoodie. Here we go. Oh, there it is. The baseball seat, yeah, the hat seat's all the way on the left, and that's his thing in the middle. With his protein in the middle, too. On that middle table. So I basically had to design that for Kid Kat, his house. Apollo looking at an outfit. It's hard to find stuff that fits on my great big melon. Like that baseball cap. Besties. It was cute, the Valentine's Day stuff. Everybody sent something. And then this was the other week with Pave, who was dancing. Please bring Pave more feathers. It was a great time. Everybody was dancing. You get to put little platforms and everybody gets to dance. Everyone gets to smile. Good times. Remember it like it was a few weeks ago. Remember this like it was today. Oh no, it wasn't Days. This one was I can't wait to touch a fish. And that was literally today, so that's where we are. Sorry that dragged out, I don't know. I really just went through this like a fucking family photo book and sat you all through. And this was major self-indulgence in the last year of the game, but you know, it is what it is. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. Still is. It had a bunch of stuff, you know, missing to it, bunch of and you know, it's supposed to be supplemented by all the building, but you know, I clearly got my fill of it. How many hours did I put into this game? Here, I'll go ahead and save and get off. So, let me see. And thanks to Kenny and Jay for hanging out on the island. So, what the hell are we at here? Let's see. 380 hours. I put 380 hours into Animal Crossing New Horizons, so yeah, that's Animal Crossing Horizons in a year. I don't know if we'll do a second year, because, you know, this was definitely the bulk of it, so yeah, great times. Thanks everyone for chilling through the whole thing. Good self-indulgence. We'll be back with Pokemon on my next stream, which I believe is back on Tuesday. Kenny has 1,300 hours. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I put all that time into it, despite, you know, what's missing, but it was a good time sink. So yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday with more Pokemon Emerald. Ray's gonna be live Saturday and Sunday with more Valheim. Tomorrow, we're live with Monster Hunter. We're not gonna do Fatalis, but we are just gonna, you know, do stuff in Monster Hunter, so that'll be a time. Pop will be live on Monday, starting the Tomb Raider games, and then on Wednesday will be Cal continuing Dune 2016. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. It was a good time. So, thanks everyone. See you all next time, and until then, go to bed.